Foxy have just sent round to get my earlies gathered in. I'm going to take them in, put them through to Pari and give them away, see how they're getting on. I'm hoping that there'll be some ready. Hopefully they've thrived a wee bit. I gave them a shift onto a fresh park of grass, so I'm hoping that'll have helped. Not sure what the price is sitting at the moment, but hopefully it's still quite good, I think. So yeah, hopefully get a few away. I've said hopefully a lot there, but I'm hopeful. Away, 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 away. So that last batch that I sent last week, they made, lie down, away. That last batch I sent last week, the lambs came in at 47.7 kilos and they came in to 195 pounds. So I was quite chuffed with that, to be honest. I thought that was not too bad considering they hadn't seen anything. So hopefully we'll get a few more. I think they have come back slightly, but hopefully we'll get a few more in here. Although looking at them now I'm a bit worried, but we'll see. Come by. It can be deceiving, your eyes sort of out of touch at this time of year, just you're not used to what size is what, so yeah, hopefully we'll get a few. I'm also hoping that we're going to clip these earlies, there is word of it, so hopefully we'll get that squeezed in and get the texels and the tups done as well. And yeah, just make a start to them, it'll be fine. They're flat out clipping at the moment. Been clipping these past few days, well, past week probably, so yeah, so it begins. The sun is out, which is lovely, and there's blue skies, but it's still quite a chilly wind. But it's dry at least. We've had a few days of rain now, so it's fine to be dry. Just shifting these ewes out the way as well today, because Dad and our cattlemen are carting out some of the muck. So they're carting it out to the hills where it's stored for the summer and then it gets spread in the winter. So just for handiness, there's quite a lot of gates obviously between here and the hills, so I'm just going to take these ewes out of the way, weigh the lambs, put them through the footbath, and then that'll let them leave gates open and have a clear run out the hill, because otherwise there's 1, 2, 3 sets of gates to open and close every time, just so batches don't mix. And cows don't come back. I mean, ideally we'd be putting in cattle grids, that's what I'd like. Put cattle grids in and then you don't have to worry about gates. But unfortunately the money supply is not endless. We've got a lovely big long list of things you'd like, a wish list, but we've got to prioritise. So yeah, it's gates for now. You obviously don't want to go past the footpath. So I had a slight technical glitch with the Pari earlier. For some reason the scales just weren't connecting quite right. So got all that sorted. So I'm now going to go and weigh some lambs. downside to putting the ewes and lambs through it when the ewes aren't clipped is, I mean, she's an absolute beast, but it's really hard because you need it wide enough so they don't get stuck, but then if it's too wide as well, the lambs will just push through. So yeah, come on Fatty, out you get. I mean, you could argue that that ewe is too big, and I would agree she is. She's far too big, but anyway. Out. Get up. Just feeling along his back to see what like fat coverage is, feel the thickness of his tail as well. These lambs will hopefully kill out quite well, obviously coming straight off their mothers and straight off the grass. This is when they should weigh their best really. So I'm not wanting it to catch the ewes, I'm just letting them run through. The only problem, because the race is not set up properly, the lambs can obviously turn. huggy with her lamb. He's actually got a wee touch of scald, I've just treated him. So, just out checking on the hogs. So this is the ones that were clipped. Right well. Just checking one of our hills. So nice and peaceful up here this morning. But don't be fooled. We all have little small Timmies that aren't doing well. We all have them. And you're lying if you say you don't. Oh, I think that was actually a joint to the lamb. Poor wee soul hasn't grown since the day he was born. He's looking a lot more freer though, in his joints. So plan tomorrow is to clip Texel's, Tups, Earlies, and a couple of batches of ewes aren't on the hill. So I'm currently going to go and get the loader and take all these buckets away from that end. I'm in the middle here. Take them all back to the farm, take the water trucks out the road, just take everything out of the way that I don't need, because you know, like sheep are, when they're inside overnight, they tend to rumble over everything and it's just a disaster. So I'm going to try and clear all that out of the way. Pari's getting shifted, because obviously the clipping trailer will be going there. And what else? Yeah, try to divide it up into 3 sections, because obviously I'll have the Texels, Tups and Earlies will be coming in here. I also have the lambs that I went through that are ready. I think it's about 20 something. Need to pick them out as well tonight and take them to the abattoir. I think it's by 7 o'clock tonight, so I'm hoping to try and get there in reasonable time, but you know what, like, something will probably crop up. First bucket full of buckets. So every year we'll wash all this down, give it a good clean, dry it out and then put it away. And then obviously these are the water trucks as well, they're just a bit grotty, so we'll just give them a power wash. Be fine. And then obviously we've got the treacle, things that the treacle was in. They get washed as well and stored away, so this is the wash bay section. So there's a lot of washing to be done. Got the boards over for going back in to these bits, because when the water trucks were on, obviously we had them out for lambing, but when the water trucks were still on, we couldn't get these back in because the trucks, as you can see, were in there. Now the trucks are off, we can get the boards back in. We've also found, it's a bit annoying, but the lambs, because they're still quite small, are popping through the head yokes here. So I'm going to put all the boards in, and then I'm going to put gates along the front, tie gates along the front, just for just now, because obviously they're, yeah, it's a bit annoying when, especially when you're like trying to dose them or whatever, and there's a couple pop out, and because they've done it once, they'll definitely do it again. I also numbered the planks of wood when I took them out, so I put like a wee number on the top. So I'm just going along and making sure that they're all in the right order, because these will be staying in now even when the calves come back in, you know, at the tail end of the year. So yeah, just going to make sure it's right now, and then that's one less thing to worry about later on. Perfect. That is all of the planks back in, apart from one at the top, but there's still a drinker on there just in case I had lambs in overnight for going the next day or whatever. So yeah, next step is now to put gates along the front and tie them on just until the lambs are a wee bit bigger. Pretty sure I've said this before, we knew that it wasn't going to be dead perfect. We knew that there was going to be things that we'd think, oh, never thought of that, or oh, never thought that would happen, whatever. I mean, you'll never get it 100%, but minor detail. Everything else has worked really, really well. across the abattoir, and then these guys will be staying inside overnight to empty out before the clipper men come tomorrow. So hoping to get half the ewes done tomorrow, and that'll just leave the 2 hill lots to do in the next few days or week or so. It's been a busy day so far. That's the earlies into the shed, and then I've just taken the tops down and put them straight into the shed, and I also have just put the textiles across into the shed. So I'm now just getting my number plate off of Davey's trailer because I used it last time. I'm away to go and get my Jeep and then hook on our trailer and head in with the lambs. So I think there's 24 that are going today. So they're coming in, I think he said they were $8.40 a kilo. So they are definitely back a bit, but I mean, still can't complain really at that. So the earlies, I've got all of this half of the shed. So there to there. Tups. So tups are then in the middle. They'll come in first. So the trailer will go on here. Tups will come into this pen, and they'll be done first. And then we've got the textiles. So they've got plenty of space. So they'll be done probably second, to be honest, just to get them out of the way. Not forgetting the one and only Legs! She's sulking today. But there she is. She'll be getting clipped tomorrow. I noticed as well when I was taking my textile lambs in, there's quite a lot of them have got just scald offering to start. And I've checked them and it's not foot rot, it's definitely just scald. But yeah, it's just, you just see them sort of like just teeping on their toes a wee bit. So try and get that sorted. I've put them through foot bath twice today. So I'll do it again tomorrow. I've definitely got 2 tired little doggies tonight. They've worked hard, so. You especially, you're not used to big long days like this. Rocks, superstar as always. All loaded up and ready to go on their short wee journey. So just away with that batch of lambs. So I've got 23 loaded up, good to go, and yeah, I'm just gonna go drop them off. It's just a half an hour, 40-minute trip. It's really not far. So we'll drop them off and then head home and get the rest of the ewes inside for clipping. Got 2 lots in the pens. I just need to get them across the road, get them into the shed overnight just in case it rains, and to empty them out a wee bit as well. So that's the plan. After I've dropped these lambs, get home, get them inside, and then yeah, try and squeeze in some tea in there. there's about 70 here, and in the first lot there was about 100, I think. So yeah, we've got just shy of 400 inside. So they'll make a start to that tomorrow, and then that just leaves the 2 hill lots to do. So yeah, be fine handy. So that's it for this one. Thank you as always for watching. Fingers crossed it stays dry and it stays warm, and we'll see how clipping goes tomorrow. We'll catch you for the next one.